Hello and welcome. It's Jean-Pierre and Laurie here. Let's dive into what's new in this release. As with previous versions, this release is compatible with earlier releases and can be installed on top of an existing Transfer CFT. Key updates in this release include improvements to the Transfer CFT user interface and REST API usage, a new port for containerized Transfer CFTs, and finally, removing the requirement to define a working directory when sending files with folder monitoring on cloud storage. Under supported platforms, we've added support for Ubuntu version 24.04. Transfer CFT now supports managed identity authentication when using Azure Blob storage. Managed identities can enhance the security of an application. So now, for example, on Azure Blob storage, you can authenticate users for file reading and writing without setting credentials in the Transfer CFT configuration. You can now send or receive a file using only the model file identifier.
Here is a short demo on how to send a file by specifying only the IDF. Connect to CFT UI. Go to Send Templates. Create a new model. Name Fatura. Select the file and choose a partner. Rio. Then go to Operations, New Transfers, Send File, and just select your template model. Click on Send, and you can see that transfer has been executed to Rio partner. If you want to do the same by REST API, go to Transfer CFT API, then transfers, post outgoing transfers, try it out, select IDF, and in fname here, just set the file name, execute, and you can see the transfer is executed and completed.
In Unix systems, you can now use folder monitoring with Google Cloud Storage and Azure Blob storage.
First, specify the GCS storage account 1 and to specify the credentials. Account 1 service underscore account key file. Then you need to create a folder monitoring object. Here is my object, my ID, which refers in storage account to the UConf value account 1 and with the mandatory parameters, which are workingdir, with the syntax on Google Cloud Storage and my bucket ID. Scandir, the part, and here the myADF. Note that you need to specify a myADF object with the same storage account. So my CFT is started and ready to work with folder monitoring. Go to the console cloud storage, and here I'm going to upload a file to the Scandir, and going back here to Transfer CFT UI, and I'm going to wait a bit. My transfer has been completed here, and if I go to the console, I can check that my file has been moved into the work folder.
When using SFTP as a server, you can now directly access a working directory that corresponds to the IDF that's defined in the CFT part object.
In this partner definition, the login name is login app01, the sender authorization list is app01, and my authorization list contains two IDFs, flow01 and flow11. So let's go to the remote host and use a client that will connect to Transfer CFT server. If I execute the ls command, you can see that we have two IDF, flow01, flow11, corresponding to the IDF authorized. And so I can go inside one of them, flow01, and in this folder I have two files, one authorized _case and one image.png. So now let's go back to definition partner, and we're going to change here the IDF value. Let's set it to flow01. I'm going to restart CFT, and then on remote host I'm going to re-execute the same command, and now you can see that I am directly inside flow01 folder, and so I can get, for example, this file.
We appreciate that everyone is busy, so thank you for taking the time to watch. For more information and resources, check out the description below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.